So apparently I have missed two huge key details in the brand new Spider-Man No Way Home teaser trailer, so we're going to take a look at those in this video, guys. Let's get right on into it. Oh, what's going on, guys? Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Of course, the internet is in complete shambles and in complete shock after the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, the teaser trailer here, of course, that dropped last night, of course, depending on when you're watching this video, and it just absolutely shattered the internet, and it shattered the multiverse for another thing. Now, I have a complete, thorough 20-minute breakdown here for this overall trailer here, so that there will be linked up in the corner right now, and definitely go show some love and support over there and check that video out for all the key details in this trailer that we may have missed and every little snippet and bit we go through, so definitely check that out. But there are apparently two huge key details that I apparently have missed in that actual video, so we're going to be talking about those in this video, and the first one starts with this shot right here. Now, of course, like we had mentioned in our breakdown video, the first thing we see in this shot right here, because it's very important apparently, of course, is that yellow lightning. Now, that yellow lightning there is actually brand new, and that there is for Electro. Electro was first seen and played and portrayed by Jamie Foxx himself in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield. So, however, what if I told you that we missed a huge thing in this shot right here? It's not just Electro that is seen in the shot, but also Sandman there to the right. Of course, this low-key pretty much shocked me a lot, and I actually had mentioned it in my breakdown video as well, but to see that other Marvel fans had kind of low-key rallied around this overall shot, and, you know, we're saying that, you know, we missed Sandman in that shot there. Sandman is also in the trailer here as well, is a huge thing, and just another confirmation at that. Now, Sandman, of course, we see very little of him. I think he's the least able to really make out, for one thing, because he's just like a pile of dirt. He's literally made out of sand, of course, hence the name Sandman. However, like I had mentioned, I did mention him in our overall breakdown video, although I didn't really want to confirm anything or go ahead and say, yes, that's definitely Sandman, because I just wasn't 100% really sure on this, and seeing that other Marvel fans are rallying around it and saying, yes, that there indeed is Sandman, we kind of missed that there. It means a lot, I guess, to me, so seeing that he's also in this trailer is another huge confirmation. Now, the second huge detail that we actually missed in this Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was a huge familiar face, actually, for The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield as well. Not actually the Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's actually in The Amazing Spider-Man #1 with Andrew Garfield, but never mind any of that. It was this shot right here, and I, of course, also mentioned this shot here in my initial breakdown video here on the channel, of course, and I wasn't very sure on what this exactly was, what was going on in this shot, and it looks like we have some Doctor Strange magic kind of going on, for one thing. That kind of red and orange type of, you know, like particles or whatever that's going on there apparently is indeed actually Doctor Strange's magic, for one thing, but we see something lurching out of the darkness, and the first key things that had come to many fans' minds was, of course, that kind of connection there between, you know, Sony's Venom and Let There Be Carnage with that new movie coming out in October. It had to be Venom, many people were thinking, and including myself. I think that very well could be a possibility, but the main one is actually the Lizard, and in my breakdown video I had mentioned that being actually Scorpion. I thought that the orange particles that we were seeing there was actually part of Scorpion and whatever his suit or abilities are, because apparently we do see Scorpion in the Spider-Man Homecoming post-credit scene, so that there is another key detail as well. So kind of with that and keeping that in mind, I still leave that, you know, idea there of Scorpion being in that shot, but what we're going for right now is a lot of fans are actually thinking that's Lizard that we see in The Amazing Spider-Man 1 with Andrew Garfield. Of course, these are two huge key details for the overall Sinister Six, which is kind of being put together in this film, Spider-Man No Way Home 3, and I had mentioned this in my breakdown video as well yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and recap it for you guys as well with the confirmed Sinister Six villains that we do have here for Spider-Man No Way Home, beginning, of course, with Jamie Foxx's Electro, the Green Goblin being played by Willem Dafoe. Sandman now is on the list, of course. Doc Ock is now on the list. Vulture, I think, is on the list as well, and now we have either Lizard is what I'm now gearing towards more rather than the Scorpion, and of course Mysterio's on the list as well, but seeing that he kind of died in Far From Home, it just really doesn't make a whole lot of sense for him to really be, you know, on this list, unless of course he is coming from a whole different universe, part of the multiverse, of course, which is another idea and a different theory for a different time. That's something I'm probably going to cover in a whole separate video. So kind of running that back, we have about 5 out of 4 of the confirmed now Spider-Man No Way Home villains for the Sinister Six. Of course, Electro, Green Goblin, Sandman, Doc Ock, and Vulture. Those are 5 out of 6, so they still have that last one to fill in, and that very well could be the Lizard. I'm pretty sure Vulture is going to be also part of this team up here as well, seeing that he was the main villain for Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man with Tom Holland, of course, being Vulture here, and seeing that he is still alive and is, you know, is in prison and whatever. I think that Scorpion and and Vulture are going to have some sort of team up here, and it very well, you know, could actually have Scorpion in the film here as well. Now thinking about it, it doesn't have to be limited just to the six. I think if Scorpion were to, you know, be in this actual film here, I think it would be a smaller role, and maybe he would go off and do his own thing, and if not that, maybe he would probably just straight up die, which would kind of be sad and kind of a waste of a villain. So with that, it looks like now that we have our Sinister Six. This is the first time that we're actually having this on the big screen with the Sinister Six. And now, of course, dating back to the first Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, they were trying to do that, but it was rushed and it just didn't work, and there was a canceled Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire and all that. Of course, it's very sad, but it just didn't really work, and the whole idea that Sony initially was going for there was to have each Sinister Six member here actually be set up in their own films, and it just didn't really necessarily work. And, you know, seeing that Marvel and Sony kind of co-own these things right here, Sony actually was the one that kind of rushed it at that in Spider-Man 3, trying to bring in Venom here as well for this overall film. It's just something that didn't really work. And of course, for the Amazing Spider-Man films with Andrew Garfield, why the Sinister Six didn't initially really work in those movies there as well, it's kind of the same principle. It was almost rushed at that, and the movies overall just didn't really perform all that well in the box offices and all that type of stuff really as well, and it kind of didn't really get great reviews. So Spider-Man 3 never even happened with Andrew Garfield, which is even more disappointing. And seeing how huge the MCU here is, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with all these different movies and different characters here, they have so much room and so much time at that to really set these things up carefully. And seeing, you know, all the different planning that goes into these films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's even better, and it helps it all set up even better. So we're definitely going to be seeing the Sinister Six in this film, and it's something I do want to go deeper into and talk about in a separate video, guys. With the overall Sinister Six, this video here is really geared towards talking about the confirmation here of Sandman, and now the Lizard here, and the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, or teaser trailer right here, guys. So thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the overall trailer, and do you think we're going to see the Sinister Six? Who do you think the sixth member really is going to be here for the Sinister Six, guys, for No Way Home, guys? I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. With that, guys, leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out our Instagram, Unofficial MCU, for more Marvel-related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and remember, of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Until the next video, peace out.